Spencer Lewis for Sunset Speedway.ca. I'm here post-race with Billy Z3 Zardo here in the Sunset Speedway pit area. Billy, I know that you were a little frustrated with how week number 1 went. You felt you left a little bit on the table. Tonight, the 46 car looked a little bit better. Are you happy with how night 2 turned out?
Yeah, I mean, we were running 5th for most of the race, and we got in a little bit of mess and had to save the car, lay on the brakes, and I think we heated up the right front tire a little bit more than we would have liked, and developed a small push, knocked us back a couple spots, but we finished the top 10 both races, so there's nothing to complain about that in this division.
I mean, are you really starting to feel the difficulty of this division through the first 2 weeks of the year? Are you really starting to understand the magnitude of competition that we got out here on a weekly basis?
Everyone is so similar and so fast that if you do one small slip up, you're going back 2-3 positions, right? Whether you're on the inside or the outside, it doesn't matter. So many people are so close together, and you can definitely see that watching the time trials itself and watching the lap times. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love it. I'm enjoying every second of it, but it is very, very, very difficult here.
How important is a good qualifying run here?
Very important. 35 laps isn't as long as a lot of people think. Yeah, it's a lot less than the 50 laps, which we're used to from last year. And I definitely think a good qualifying run puts you up front in contention for the win. And then you need to definitely get a good starting spot for your second feature as well.
So now, I mean, with the amount of talent that we have here, how much more does a win at Sunset mean over a win at another speedway? If you were to go to another weekly division in the province, I mean, would it not mean the same as getting to victory lane here at Sunset?
I'll take a win anywhere, to tell you the truth, but definitely I think a win here would be very, very comforting for me because you know, we call Sunset our home now, as well as we have all this competition here, and it's amazing to come out here and race with these guys. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun.
You're doing a good job sort of keeping this interview moving while we're avoiding Alan.
We might get run over here.
We're doing good though. We're doing all right. We're keeping it rolling. How close is the 46 car to victory lane? I mean, how much more needs to be done to this car before we can see it sort of jump up there into the top 3, into the top 5 on a regular basis?
Well, we did a couple things tonight that we didn't do last week that we should have, and I'm going to say that next week we'll probably do a couple more things that we should have done tonight. I feel like we're getting better and better. Competition's getting better and better as well, so we just got to stay on our A game, and we definitely have the people for the job. I mean, with my grandfather and huge help with Junior Hanley back at the shop and everything, so we have our mind set on what we want to do, and we just got to go out and start winning some races.
I mean, I know that 2014 was hard on you because you really just sort of fell into that hole early on, and it was so hard to get out of it, and you didn't have the luck, it just seemed like everything was going wrong. To knock down back-to-back weeks like we've had here to start off the 2015 season, at the very least you got to feel as though at least your luck is starting to turn around.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you can get the top 10 every single race, you're pretty damn consistent in this series. There's 15 cars that can win, so if you're the top 10 on every night, you're definitely looking at some good point systems. So you just got to stay consistent. I've always said that I don't like racing for points, but at the same time you have to, because a lot rides, especially this year, on the points chase, and if you get top 10s, I'm going to say that you definitely have a good shot of being very consistent with the points, right?
Now, I know that none of this happens to the people behind the scenes and the marketing partners. Thank the folks that get you to the racetrack and really make this 2015 season a reality for you.
Yeah, definitely got to thank my car owner, and 2 of my biggest inspirations is my dad and my grandfather. They're with me every night in the shop, regardless what they have to do that day. They've always put racing first on their list, and I've followed in their footsteps, thankfully. Also, I got to thank the whole crew. They do everything they possibly can. They just want to be at the races. They want to see me and my brother smile here at the racetrack, so I got to thank them. As well as National Exhaust, Homes on Homes, Hassel Automotive, as well as we want to welcome on Shelby Roofing and Marvin Freienberger onto the sponsorship.
The newest member of the Marvin Freiberger team. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
There's quite a bunch of us.
It's a growing team.
Yeah,
He's assembled a bit of a Mike Schmidt London Wreck type type of squats. That's awesome. Where can we find you on social media?
At Z3 Zardo 4846, and as well, you cannot forget SL Promotions, buddy.
There you go. That's what's up, man. All right, well, hey, you get a well-deserved, you get a week off from points racing. Spring Velocity's coming up. Will we see you in the Invitational field?
Oh, for sure, unless I can convince my dad to race.
There you go.
I might lay on the rubber a little bit there.
Either way, the 46 car will be in the field.
We'll be here.
Well, Billy, all the best this week. We'll see you right back here for the double shot next weekend.
Beauty.
Billy Z3 Zardo right here, folks, after Sunset week number 2.